often ask in conversations, what are your hobbies? And most of us will say, oh, I love swimming, I love riding, playing golf. Well, mine's easy. I love going to spas and getting pampered. I do steam, sauna, breath work, relaxation therapies, massage, sipping on some lemongrass and ginger tea, soft music. You get the gist. I just like calm. So no matter the country I travel to, no matter the hotel I stay in, whilst my husband is checking for their gym to see how it looks, I'm checking the spa facilities and which treatment I would like to have. But I got one of the biggest shockers recently in a rather conservative country where you wouldn't even expect such things to happen. The masseuse, I had booked myself a massage, and the masseuse, a very petite lady from Bali, she was giving me a massage, the right kind of pressure, very good with her hands, and just the way I like it. And then suddenly she asked me if she should massage my breasts. I was like, huh? Let me tell you her exact word. Ma'am, you don't mind I massage your breasts? I'm like, I'm terrible with accents. I was like, what? You see, the Nigerian in me comes out in moments like this. I was like, huh? I mind, oh. Hey, don't you dare. In fact, I really, really mind. Don't try it. I mean, if the goal of this massage was deep relaxation, it didn't work because I was no longer relaxed. I was now alert. I was thinking all kinds of thoughts, like, where's she going to touch next? It really scared me. Why would she even ask me a thing like that? Does it mean that people come here and have their breasts massaged? What kind of massage is that? So I asked her and she said, oh, it's normal. It's part of the package. I was like, huh? You mean breasts are no longer regarded as private body parts? I couldn't fathom it. There's so much immorality that's going on, disguised as normal, that if you don't actually take your third eye, this one, not this two, but this one, if you don't take it to the market, they'll bunch you up with cattle ready to be slaughtered. And you'll be there saying, yeah, come on, let's go. My friend recently sent me a video of a wellness place in one of the West African countries where women go to and they have these guys with big muscles, half naked, just tying like little wrappers under a waterfall. And they've set the scene already. And these semi-naked women in their bathing suits have come all the way from all over the world to get massaged and pampered by these guys. Come on, don't be an idiot. You cannot tell me that this does not evoke a sensuality that's beyond just getting a massage. I'm not talking about a sports massage where you've sprained your knee and a male physio is coming to check it out. I'm not talking about relieving stress from your neck from the hands of a chiropractor. I'm talking specifically about wanting men with chiseled body, because you're not going to settle for a fat one. Chiseled body to play with your fat thighs and jiggle it everywhere. And you have traveled thousands of miles for that, and you deem it normal. I hear this is done in Jamaica as well, where men want to give you a mud scrub before you go into the sea and swim. Why can't you grab your mud and scrub yourself? There's a blockage that most of us now have, that almost deliberately we want to defy our own morals and ethics. There's a voice that's screaming that this is wrong, but we want to quickly silence it. And we want to say, oh, that's the way the world is now. It's not that we don't know that these things are borderline sexual, but we want to cross that line between normal and insanity and still be okay with it. We want to make perverse seem cool and obvious immorality seem fashionable. But who are we kidding? This is where your spiritual alertness is tested. This is how we know that you can still retain spiritual discernment. You don't have to be a churchgoer. You don't have to practice any faith. You don't have to have strict parents, like, oh, I grew up with strict parents. You don't have to have grown up in a disciplined household. You are an adult now. Where does your moral compass begin and where does it end? You do have standards, morals, ethics, human dignity for yourself, don't you? you honor yourself first and know that certain things are beneath you. I know we're all a work in progress, and how we think and reason changes as we mature. And some of us are still on this journey trying to figure life out at every stage that we turn. But you get to a point where you say, you know what? I'm not going to be excited with the idea of men touching my body all over near a waterfall and even filming this spectacle on social media for the world to see. As a way of what? To help draw in other women, other desperate women to come and get aroused? Because that's really what it is. I'm not going to be somebody's cattle. And if women are sitting somewhere in the world and getting excited about the idea of going to West Africa somewhere to be touched and fondled by half-naked black men under the pretense of wellness and relaxation, then I'm afraid we've all gone mad. We have more problems than we care to admit. Imagine if that lady said to me, oh, it's normal for us here to massage breasts. And I say, okay, let's go. How low can you go? We must ask ourselves, why would this have been wrong 30 years ago? And why is it okay today? It means that something is still wrong. How comfortable we've become with people just ogling over our bodies because we can't seem to cover up, or the opposite sex touching our bodies under the pretext of massage, the most sacred thing that we have on this planet, and we open it and expose it to total strangers. And then we justify it and even film it to show to the world. As a woman, you must know the difference between getting a regular massage from a Thai masseuse in her work uniform and a bare-chested black man tying wrapper and fondling your thighs under a waterfall. And if this connotation isn't sexual stimulation and arousal, I don't know what is. In life, you must know the path that you cannot thread. You must know the lines that you cannot cross. You must know what is clearly and obviously sensual, unless that's the original intention disguised as a massage. And just because they have normalized these things doesn't mean that you should be blind to the truth. Because the truth is, earthly laws can change anytime. Indecent exposure can be made legal and normalized. But the spiritual laws of creation, those remain constant. Immorality is exactly that. And we all know down to the tip of our fingers what looks immoral. We can shut down that inner voice that's telling us that this is wrong, this is wrong. We might even argue it's just a harmless massage now. But let's not fool ourselves. Because I'm yet to see anyone that's going to that region with their husbands to get another well-built muscle man to rub down your woman in front of you. Unless, of course, you married an idiot with no self-dignity. This usually happens on a girl's trip, and there's a reason for that. Just like no man will take his wife to a strip club unless he married a fool. So we are really all deceiving ourselves. So until next time, please keep your moral thermometer super high. Let it be off the roof. Have a sense of shame so that when they toss certain rubbish at you, disguised and packaged as something good for you, you say, no way. You'll be so clued on that you don't fall for that nonsense. So until next time, bye for now.